Now, before this video begins, I'd just like to give a big shout out to Slates, who you've probably heard of, but he makes a lot of Cubecraft Skyblock videos. Now, for part of this video, I wasn't actually far enough in the progression of the game to be able to actually show you guys video clips, so I asked him, and he very nicely responded and said I was free to use some of his clips from one of his videos. So I strongly recommend you check him out. Links to all his stuff will be in the description. Anyway, enjoy the video. Cubecraft Skyblock is a very, very challenging game. It takes a long time for things to grow, like trees and crops and other things like that. And there are many things that people don't really know about the game. And today I'm going to give you 10 different tips and tricks to help you progress in Cubecraft Skyblock. Now, despite the timer on different crops, you can actually still make 2x2 trees, like spruce trees and jungle trees. All you have to do is place them like that. And you can see here that they have 6 minutes to grow. And I will show you the results when it happens. Okay, so there's been a bit of lag recently on the server, and for some reason the tree just isn't growing over there, but trust me, it definitely does work. Here's a tree I planted a couple of days ago. As you can see, it's still spruce, and yeah, like I said, it's a bit annoying because the other tree just wouldn't grow. But as you can see, it's fully spruce, all of it is, and basically free wood. Something else that you can use to make a lot of money in the early game of Skyblock is actually by selling cobblestone walls. Now, if I come over here, you can see I've mined 21 cobblestone, and I tried to make some cobblestone walls. Here I am, I've made them. Now I go over to the Skyblock shop, and I go to sell the items, sell cobblestone wool, and you can see 6 of them sells for 300. One cobblestone wool sells for a staggering 50 coins, which makes it one of the best money sources in the game. Now, another thing that you might want to use for making money is, of course, melons. They grow every now and again. They're fairly fast in terms of crop rate, and they get you a lot of money. They do. However, using a regular axe like this stone axe is actually the worst way you could possibly do it. Instead, use an iron axe with Silk Touch 1. You can see that every time I mine a melon, I get a melon block instead, and this basically is the equivalent of 9 melons to the game. Meaning if you just use Silk Touch on an axe, you can see here, I've gotten 21 melons. Now if you look here, if I go to sell items, go to sell melon, and 21 melons sells for 41,000 coins. That is a lot of money for very little effort. Now I assume most of you know this next one, but for those people that don't, cactus can be used as a way of killing mobs automatically. As you can see, I've got the spawners up there for skeleton and zombie. And they come down here and they walk into the cactus, and there is a hopper underneath them. And all the drops will go into the hopper before they get destroyed by the cactus. But it's an easy auto farm. It means you don't have to manually kill them. Which also means that you end up with tons and tons of loot. The first early game boss you can actually kill really easily by making a little thing like this. Now this is actually a snow golem killer. And you can see it's a fairly standard 2x1 box. However, there's slabs in the middle which allows you to hit through the blocks. And the snow golem can't actually see you. So if I go like this, and I grab my snow, and I grab my pumpkin, you can see here that it's been summoned, but it can't hit me. Look, I'm standing here, I'll jump around him. He can't actually hit me, which is a really easy way of completing the snow golem quest. Now another boss you have to kill is the iron golem. And the iron golem is actually even easier to kill because you only have to build 3 blocks up. And now many of you guys will probably know this from like speedrunning and stuff like that, but this can also be applied to Cubecraft Skyblock, which is something I didn't actually know until I searched it up because I was struggling to kill it. So as you can see, it can't hit me. I can still hit it. It can see me, but it doesn't know how to hit me. And eventually this thing will end up dead. And there we are. It's completely dead, and I didn't even take a single heart of damage. Now another thing you might be aware of is how the fortune enchantment actually works on Cubecraft Skyblock, because it's not like regular ones where it only works on ores. For example, as you can see here on this stone axe, I have fortune 1, and so if I break down these trees, every now and again, it will give me, see right there, I've only mined 2 blocks, but it gave me 3 oak logs, which means that you have the opportunity to get 2, maybe even 3 blocks of wood per actual log you break, which is really cool, and I think it's actually a thing that I'd be really happy to see in like regular Minecraft, because it'd give the fortune enchantment a lot more use in like later game. Now another quest you might be stuck on is the gold quest, the quest involving gold. So like quests involving crafting golden apples and other things like that. And while your first thing will probably be I'll mine gold at the gold generator, that's actually the last thing you should be doing. Because actually what you should be doing with the gold you get from the gold generator is going to the nether. And now I'm not actually at that stage in the game currently, but I am in a creative test world here. And as you can see, I've got a zombie pigman spawner, or a zombified piglin spawner, or whatever you call it. And as you can see, when you kill it, it can drop golden nuggets, which is way easier of a way to get, because if you use the cactus trick I taught you earlier, then you can have infinite gold without actually having to work for it. Now what you're seeing here is actually a music disc farm. Now this design is from Slates, like I've already mentioned it before. Go and check him out. He made an entire tutorial on this, but you can actually do this in Cubecraft Skyblock as well. As you can see, I'm still on the testing mode, but basically you have a skeleton at one end and a bunch of creepers funneled down with like water or whatever at the other. And as the skeleton shoots them, you can gain music discs, just like you can in vanilla Minecraft. And so as you can see, when you kill both the skeleton and the creepers, it's safe for you to collect. If I walk here, I've already have 2 music discs, which is great because there's a quest that involves you getting these music discs. You can boost different parts of your island using daylight sensors or optimizers, which allow you to use different items to boost different parts of your island. So that's the end of the video. Now I know this video has been a bit different, and that is, well, just because I've been playing a lot of Cubecraft Skyblock recently. I've been not playing as much Skywars. I will soon. I've just taken a bit of a break. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Obviously, credit to Slates, and I do apologise for my voice as well, because, well, I'm kind of got a bit of a cold, as you can probably hear in the audio. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again soon. Subscribe.